All right. I'm about to address this Jason Lloyd stuff with talking about Shedeur don't watch film. He don't know when he's hot. He can't read coverages, all this blah, 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 blah. And again, I'm not saying he didn't hear that. He may have heard that. But I'm going to tell you that it's not the truth. Regardless. And also I'm going to say that we got to have more common sense to understand when things are being said that aren't true. Regardless of whoever's trying to paint what narrative or whatever the reason they're doing it, I don't know, but clearly it's ill will behind it because it's not true. I be with Shedeur often, and he's always studying film. He can't even finish his food at night sometimes because he's watching and studying film. And sometimes we up at 11, 12 at night watching film, but I don't put those. I record a lot of stuff, but I don't record it because we're in the comfort of his own home. And that's what you don't want cameras in his face when we just having family time and just vibing and talking about the game and what game plans and life or whatever. But he's always got his film in front of him and understanding what he's looking at and what he's reading. But to say that he don't understand how to read defense and all that crazy, man, that's pure foolery. So regardless of whoever putting that narrative out there, that's when I say people have common sense is no longer common. And I say that to say this. You're talking about a kid who threw for over 4,000 yards. A kid who has had a different offensive coordinator every year in college. So you mean to tell me he can't read defenses or understand what the defense trying to do to him and he can go out there and throw for 4,000 yards? Well, I guess so if he could read defense and watch film, then he would throw for 8,000 in. If that's the case. Man, y'all crazy as I don't know what. If you think this man can't read the defense, understand what the defense is trying to do to him, and he's out there gaming like that. And then somebody said, well, that was in college. Okay. Go to the pro game. I honestly know that, and somebody on the internet, I know y'all good on this internet, you can find where he got on that podium and he told the reporters exactly what the defense was trying to do to him, what he seen, what he read, and how he was able to adapt and adjust and make the play that he needed to make. Stewart's never had a problem with reading defenses, bro. Matter of fact, sometimes he's so great at it that there's been times where some plays have been called, and he seen what was going on, and he made an adjustment that led to 6 because he understands what's going on. You just don't magically get out there and just throw for 4,000 yards, bro, and 37 touchdowns, not understanding what the defense is trying to do to you and having a different offensive coordinator every year. You got to learn something different every year. Now, I will say this. Coming in, did he have certain rookie challenges like most rookies have? Especially rookie quarterbacks where the terminology is different from what he has been used to giving? Yeah, that's expected. The terminology is different, you know what I'm saying, from college to NFL. Gun just slang, 44 dove right, left team, gun slide, fire shot, and I'm long term. Yes, that's expected. So yeah, but to say that the man don't watch film or don't know how to study film or don't know how to read defenses, don't know when he's hot, man, you crazy hell. So I guess if he learned how to learn when he's hot, he would have threw for 8,000 yards then, because he showed threw for over 4,000, not knowing when he's hot. Common sense. But common sense is no longer common again. So again, people might have said these things because they have certain narratives they've been trying to push. They've had certain ill will towards him that they've been trying to plant these seeds. But common sense tells us what is true and what ain't. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we've been letting that ride and for too long, and I just want to address it because that ain't the case, bro. He's never had a problem. He always got his iPad in front of him and calling his coaches at nighttime. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, I see this. What y'all think, and going over stuff with his coaches at 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night since he's been in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Ask the coaches that. Man, he call y'all late at night when he see something, or he something that he trying to figure out, or something that he want to add in, that he want to talk about tomorrow during the team meeting tomorrow, the next day. He's up watching film, bro. Y'all, I don't know what people think. They think we just gonna let that ride when we know better? Come on, man. Stop playing with us, man. Just keep it G. That's all I ask, man. Just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And again, some of these things might have been said by certain people for certain reasons, but I would say this too. Every time we got something good to say, just like now, we don't mind saying the name of where we got it from. But every time somebody is something negative or this, it's always a ghost. Why are all the ghosts got so much to say? And they can't stand out front and take accountability before they say, because when we got to say what we got to say, we stand in front of it like, like champs. Ain't nobody ducking and hiding and running and ain't doing none of that. So if they saying this, why they can't stand on it? Because when you know it ain't true, that's when you know it's foolishness. When people can't stand on stuff, it's foolishness. It should be dismissed. If people can't add an address to it, you can't stamp it, it should be dismissed. Because when we say what we gotta say, we ain't gotta hide nothing. Because we standing on that. Believe that.